Okay, so I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate on this video just because, you know, it's one of those videos. But I'm sure the title's gonna be something like, I don't know, problems I have with Christianity, or why I'm not Christian, or whatever. Or maybe, I don't know if I could fit both of those in the title. Maybe I could just put one of them as the title and then both of them in the description. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I used to believe in God, but then now I don't because of reading the Bible. I'm sure someone probably paused the video within like 1 or 2 seconds and then just went and said go read the Bible, but I have read the Bible and that's like the number one reason why a lot of people become atheists is because they read the Bible. And so, yeah, that's like one reason is why I lost the whole believing God thing, is because of reading the Bible and seeing whatever verses about, like, basically a lot of verses can be summed up to saying that women are less than men. Like, I've seen a few verses where you could just literally sum it up and be like, it's basically saying that women are less than men. Like, one verse I really remember is, that if someone gives birth to a baby girl, it's like 10 times as dirty as giving a birth to a baby boy. So it's like saying that giving birth to a girl is disgusting. It's like 10 times more disgusting than a baby boy. So like, I don't know, that sounds pretty sexist to me. Like, what the fuck? And like, homophobic shit, and then saying that slavery is okay. Like, there's a few verses that say that kind of stuff too, or like some verse that's like pretty transphobic. So yeah, also like, the Bible also says like tattoos are a sin, and cutting your hair is a sin, eating pork is a sin. I think eating shrimp was a sin too. I think that was also one, but I don't know. Even in the, people be like, oh, that's all in the Old Testament, but even in the New Testament, I've seen some stuff in there that was pretty sexist. So, yeah, I don't know, like, I've seen at least, like, one thing in the New Testament that was pretty sexist, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of just done with this shit. Like, nope, bye. And, also, the Bible doesn't really add up to real world stuff, which isn't really that surprising. So, like, how the Bible says God created everything, but in the real world, we can see that, like, Adam and Eve weren't the first whatever. It was actually evolution that made a bunch of stuff. The animals and the people came from evolution, not from God making whatever animals and people and whatever. So, I don't know, but it's just like, that's kind of like my whole whatever there, where it's like I read the Bible and that was like the very start of me kind of being like, bye, like, don't need this anymore. It's pretty shitty reading some of that kind of stuff. Also, there's like a lot of Christians I run into seem very mad and hateful, and I'm not surprised because, you know, the Bible says a lot of shitty things, and so then that makes it so Christians feel like they can judge people for simply existing or simply having a certain kind of life or whatever. And it's like, seriously, like, the Bible teaches, hey, love people, but then also it says, oh, go stone this person for doing one little thing or simply just existing. It literally says stone a woman for whatever reason, and then stone gay people. And so it's like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, that's like, I don't like a lot of Christians because they always seem mad or hateful, or both actually. And then there's like very few that are actually like okay. Another thing is I hear a lot of stories of Christians killing people. Like one that I remember very well is that this one guy said that he heard God tell him to kill his daughter, and she was only like 18 months old, which killing your kid at, it doesn't matter what age they are, it's still like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Whether they're like 18 months old, whether they're 5, 10, whatever, that's still fucked up. So I don't, yeah, that was really weird. Like, I don't know. I'm not surprised that a Christian would say that they heard God tell them to kill their kid, because that was actually a story in the Bible where God told, I forgot who it was. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the more known stories, but like I forgot exactly who it was. There's so many people in the Bible that I forgot which one exactly it was. But he told someone to kill his son, and then he was going to, but then God was like, oh, kill this lamb instead for whatever. And it's like, even killing a baby animal is pretty like, what the fuck? Like, killing your kid is pretty shitty. Even like, as a test or whatever, that's like, what the fuck? Why would you ask someone to kill their own kid for you? Like, that's like, what the fuck? So like, God seems very like, why would you want to worship that? Like, he kills so many people and then he asks someone to kill their own kid for him, even just as a test. It's still like, what the fuck? But yeah, anyways, a lot of Christians seem homophobic, sexist, or racist, or even like 2 or 3 or all 3 of those or whatever. So like, a lot of Christians I run into are homophobic, and then some seem very sexist, because the Bible does say a lot of homophobic and sexist stuff. And for racism, I think that's just people are dumb and shitty. But like, I mean, the Bible does talk about slavery, and like, it does say to have slaves, and if you beat your slave, you can like, you won't get in trouble for beating your slave unless they like get killed, which is like, what the fuck? You can keep your slave and beat them as long as they don't die, and you won't get in trouble. Like, what the fuck? You can abuse this person, but as long as they don't die, you're fine. Like, what the fuck kind of what kind of person would follow a book that says that you can beat someone as long as they don't die? Like, Christians are always like, oh, atheists don't have morals and we're so good. And it's like, you follow a book that says it's okay to kill people and torture people. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Also, the places with the most non-religious people are the ones, or are the places that have the least crime, and then the places that have the most religious people have the highest crime. So, like, hello? What are you talking about? Can you go find your whatever? And people be like, oh, atheist, you have this terrible person that was an atheist. It's like, well, you guys also, well, Christians, you guys had Hitler, so, like, of course there's gonna be at least, like, one terrible person in every group, but, like, you can't really say that for everyone. Like, hello? But yeah, another thing is, like, I kind of already talked about this, but, like, the Bible wants you to kill people, so, like, it wants you to stone people for whatever stuff. It's kind of like, what the heck? I kind of already talked about most of the stuff that I wrote down. I kind of wanted to go off a little bit on other stuff, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I kind of already talked about a lot of stuff, but yeah, I think I'm sure I'll put some links and stuff in the description to like be like, hey, here's some verses that are like terrible or something, or here's like examples of stuff that's like, hey, here's what I mean, like here's the these verses that are shitty, and then here's like whatever stuff. I don't know, but I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about this. I feel like I talked pretty fast, but it's already been like 10, 11 minutes a little bit, so I don't know. It's already been like 10 minutes, so maybe it wasn't that short of a video, I guess. I don't know. I felt like I talked kind of fast, though. But anyways, I think that'll be it for now. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, if I really wanted to make another video, I could. But I think, well, usually my videos are just supposed to be about like video games and stuff. But I kind of just sometimes make a random video about whatever, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video for whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this. So I guess bye then.